Hello and welcome to How I Built Bits, where every week I give you a cool tool, tip, or trick to help you be a better creator in 6 minutes or less. Clock's ticking, so let's get to it. Today's episode is presented by Paid Memberships Pro and is about Paid Memberships Pro. I want to tell you about Paid Memberships Pro, and they've graciously sponsored this episode. Because that is what I'm using to power my podcast Liftoff playbook. I've moved around a lot, and all of my courses were originally on one LMS and moved to another LMS, and then I considered a hosting thing, and then I considered another membership thing, and then I considered another membership plugin before deciding to go with Paid Memberships Pro, which is what I absolutely should have done from the beginning, because they have not only been one of my longest supporters, longest friends in the WordPress space. I should tell you that there is a full episode about the playbook. It's over at howibuilt.it/292, where I talk about how I built the podcast Liftoff playbook and why I did things this way. But it's mostly, I wanted to move from a self-paced course in a traditional LMS to a bunch of super searchable posts organized by category, all locked down by a membership plugin. And I went with Paid Memberships Pro for a few reasons. First of all, their checkout process was a lot easier than the other memberships plugins I was using. You can add the discount code to the end of a URL, which means that when I do promos, I don't have to tell people to fill in the discount code. I can just send it as part of the URL. But they also make it super clear when you're paying for a one-time membership fee or a subscription, whereas I feel most membership plugins focus on the subscription part. And so in the playbook, I have two one-time payments. I might do subscriptions later, and one does need to expire because they're getting access to me for they're paying access. If you get the playbook, the extended playbook, you get access to me for a year, and that's currently not renewable. Again, I'm making considerations for if and when I want to add that, but I wanted to roll this out as simply as possible. The other thing I love about Paid Memberships Pro as a developer myself is you can easily add, they have code snippets for everything. So a couple of the things that I wanted to do in a previous system that I was unable to, but thanks to a code snippet from Paid Memberships Pro, I was able to downgrade members from the extended to the core playbook. That way they still have access to everything they paid for without the access to me. Disable every email the plugin sends. All of my emails are sent through ConvertKit. So the fact that I was able to easily disable all emails for Paid Memberships Pro is amazing. And then discount code in the URL was another thing that was super easy. I also love their analytics. I love how focused on community they are. The pricing makes perfect sense, but I love how flexible this plugin is. I love how many add-ons there are. It integrates with all sorts of tools like Zapier, for example. You can add a member from the admin, and you can integrate with WooCommerce. You have an affiliate manager. There's an integration with Automated WP, which is cool. And there's just ConvertKit is another one, and that was a must for me, because I needed that integration, because that's how I'm sending all of my emails. They have a Castos integration, so I use Castos for my private podcast, and it's cool that they have an integration for that. So Courses for Membership is a free integration they have. There's a lot of stuff. It's very clear they've been around for a long time, because if you need something, they are going to have an integration or a code snippet. And honestly, I'm a developer, but I don't want to think about development all the time. It's nice that I could just take the code they give me, drop it into my site and be done with it, or enable a plugin and be done with it. And it's nice that I don't have to spin my wheels to solve those problems. So that is Uh, that is really why I love Paid Memberships Pro, my short love letter to them. If you want to save $50 on a Paid Memberships Pro Plus membership, you can go to howibuilt.it/PM Pro. That's howibuilt.it/PM PRO. And you can start a membership site with WordPress that is just as flexible as you need it to be without being overly complicated. So thanks so much to Paid Memberships Pro and the team over there for sponsoring this episode, for presenting this episode. And thank you for powering my main product offering. I make money because of you. So thanks so much. Thanks for listening to How I Built Bits. And until next time, get out there and build something.